Good evening, everyone. It's now 4:30 p.m. The time for the meeting to commence. I welcome you all to the fourth annual general meeting of the company. This meeting is being held through audio video conferencing services via Cisco Webex system and is hosted by National Securities Depository Limited (NSDL) in terms of an arrangement entered into by the company with NSDL. This meeting is being convened in compliance with the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and the Securities and Exchange Board of India. The share register required as per the Companies Act 2013 are open for inspection electronically. Members seeking to inspect such documents can send an email to investors.iwl@inoxwind.com. Pursuant to Article 45 of the Articles of Association of the company, the directors present at the meeting have elected Mr. Kalol Chakravarti, whole-time director of the company, to be the chairman of this meeting. Now, I would like to familiarize you regarding your participation and conduct of the AGM. The facility of joining the AGM through audio video conferencing is being made available for members on first come first served basis. All members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute by the host to avoid any disturbance arising from background noise and to ensure smooth conduct of the meeting. In respect of speaker shareholders who have requested to speak at this AGM 7 days in advance, as mentioned in the notice of the AGM, the chairman will announce the name of such speaker shareholders one by one. The speaker shareholder thereafter will be unmuted by the host so that she can express his her views. The speaker shareholders are requested to click the video on button. If the speaker shareholder is not able to join through video for any reason, then the shareholder can speak through audio mode. We request the speaker shareholder to use earphone or so that she is actually clearly audible. Minimize background noise. Ensure that Wi-Fi is not connected to any other devices. No other background applications are running and there is proper lighting to have good video and audio experience. In case we find that there is connectivity problem at speaker shareholders end, we would ask the next speaker shareholder to join. Once the connectivity improves, the speaker shareholder will be called again to speak. Once the other registered speaker shareholder completes their turn, in, in the interest of an efficient conduct of this meeting, we would like to request speaker shareholder to kindly limit their intervention to 3 minutes. During the AGM, if any shareholder faces any technical issue or he or she may contact the helpline numbers mentioned in the notice of the AGM. E-voting for the resolutions proposed at this AGM will be kept open for 15 minutes at the end of the meeting, and announcement of the same will be made by the chairman. Thank you very much. I now request Mr. Kalol Chakravarti, chairman of this meeting, to conduct further proceeding of this AGM.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for the honor and privilege bestowed upon me. I welcome you all to this fourth annual general meeting of the company being held through audio video conferencing. The requisite quorum under Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013 is present and the meeting is called to order. I would now like to introduce my colleagues on the board who have joined from their respective locations, starting with Mr. Sanjeev Jain and Ms. Vanita Vargava, independent directors of the company, have joined this meeting from New Delhi. Mr. Devendra Kumar Jain, Mr. Vivek Kumar Jain, Mr. Devans Jain, directors of the company have informed that they would not be able to attend this AGM due to their other prior commitments. Mr. Shivam Tandon, Chief Financial Officer, and Uday Prasad, Company Secretary, are also present attending the meeting through video conferencing. Mr. Sandeep Dahiya, partners of Messrs. Dewan PN Chopra and Company, independent auditors of the company, and Mr. Samdhani Shah, partners of Messrs. Samdhani Shah and Kabra, secretarial auditors, are also present at the meeting through video conferencing. I thank all the shareholders for joining this meeting through video conferencing facility, and I hope all of you are safe and in good health. We are holding this AGM through video conferencing, which is in compliance with the directions of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. The company has taken the requisite steps to enable members to participate and vote on the items being considered at this AGM. Since this AGM is being held through video conferencing pursuant to applicable circulars of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI, physical attendance of the members have been dispensed with. Accordingly, the facility of appointing proxy is not available for this meeting. Members who have voting and cast Members who have not voted earlier through remote e-voting can cast their vote in the course of the meeting through e-voting. The notice convening the annual general meeting and a copy of the annual report for the financial year 2023-24 has already been circulated electronically within the statutory period to all the members of the company whose email IDs are registered with the company depository participants. With the permission of the members, I shall take notice of fourth annual general meeting of the company and board's report, which are circulated to members of the company as read. The auditor's report on the standalone and consolidated financial statement of the company for the financial year ending 31st March 2024 do not contain any qualification, reservation, adverse remark, or disclaimer, and accordingly, the reports are not required to be read out at this meeting in terms of the requirement of Section 145 of the Companies Act 2013. Now, with your permission, I will share with you our thoughts about the industry and your company's performance. The company has given full details about its working and plans in the management discussion and analysis report, which forms the part of the annual report for the year under review, which has been circulated to you. I would like to highlight some of the salient features of the company overview, operational highlights, and financial performance of the company for the financial year 2023-24. Inox Wind Energy Limited, IWEL, established in 2020, is a key player in the wind energy sector in India. It focuses on the generation and sale of wind energy, provides erection, procurement, and commissioning EPC services to wind farms. As a part of Inox GFL Group, a conglomerate with over 90 years of legacy in various industries, IWEL holds a strategic business interest in the renewable energy sector. The renewable vertical, along with the company other two listed entities, Inox Wind Limited and Inox Green Energy Services Limited, is amongst the foremost players in the wind OEM, EPC, and service industry. The company currently has 4 listed entities with a market capitalization of 10 billion US dollars. As part of the strategic decision, the board of the company at its meeting held on 12 June 2023 considered and approved the scheme of arrangement which provides for amalgamation of the company into Inox Wind Limited, subject to various regulatory approvals and compliances, including approvals from stock exchanges and jurisdictional national company law tribunals, Chandigarh bench. The appointed date of the amalgamation is set as July 23, 1st July 23. Post the receipt of the in-principle approval of the stock exchanges, that is BSE Limited and National Stock Exchange of India Limited, both on 27 December 2023, the company had moved a joint application before the Honorable National Company Law Tribunal, Chandigarh NCLT. Pursuant to the NCLT order dated 16th April 2024, the meeting of the equity shareholders of the company was held on 1st June 2024 and the scheme was approved with requisite majority. The company has therefore filed second motion petition with the NCLT Chandigarh. As on date, the scheme is pending for approval with the NCLT. The company expects the amalgamation to be consummated within financial year 25. On a standalone basis, the company's revenue from operations for the year ended March 24 stood at rupees 1,412 lakhs against 1,246 lakhs as on March 23. The other income stood at rupees 1,05914 lakhs in financial year 2024 as compared to 10 lakhs in financial year 2023. The company earned a profit after tax of rupees 1,01761 lakhs in financial year 24 against a loss of rupees 599 lakhs in financial year 2023. I now request Mr. Uday Prasad, Company Secretary, to explain the sequence of the meeting and the process of e-voting on the resolution before the and during the AGM. You are muted, I think.
Uday, you are on mute.
Thank you, Chairman sir. I would like to mention that as per the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing regulations 2015, which mandates the company to provide for electronic voting to its members, the company has provided the facility to cast their vote through the remote electronic system administered by the NSDL. The facility of e-voting at this AGM is also provided to the attendee member who have not voted through remote e-voting facility. Members may follow the instructions given in the notice of AGM and cast their vote while at the same time be part of the proceeding of this AGM. Messrs. Samdani, Shah and Kabra, practicing company secretaries, has been appointed as scrutinizer to scrutinize the vote cast at the meeting and through remote e-voting system. Since the AGM is being held through audio video conference and the resolutions mentioned in the notice convening this AGM have been already put vote through remote e-voting, there will be no proposing or seconding of the resolutions. We have not received any request from any shareholder for registration as a registered speaker shareholder. Thank you very much. I hand over back to Chairman, sir, please.
Thank you. Since there are no speaker shareholders, we are moving ahead with the proceedings. However, in case any shareholder who has not registered as speaker shareholder but has certain questions, observation, queries, may feel free to reach out to our investor relations team. The details of which are available on the website of the company and in the annual report of the company. In the notice convening the fourth annual general meeting, three resolutions are proposed to be passed in this AGM. Out of these, item 1 and 2 are ordinary business, all to be passed by way of ordinary resolution, and item number 3 of the notice are special business, which are required to be passed by way of an ordinary resolution. First resolution is in respect of adoption of standalone and consolidated financial statement of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2024 and the reports of the Board of Directors and auditors thereon. Second resolution is in respect of appointment of director in place of Mr. Devans Jain, DIN 01819331, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Third resolution is in respect of approval of material related party transactions. Compliance of the provisions of Section 108 of the Companies Act 2003, read with Rule 20 of the Companies Management and Administration Rule 2014, the company has provided e-voting facilities to all its members through the e-voting platform of NSDL in respect of all resolutions proposed to be passed at this annual general meeting, either as an ordinary business, item numbers 1 and 2, or as a special business, item number 3. The e-voting period in respect of all resolution proposed to be passed at this AGM commenced on Monday, 23rd September 2024 at 9 a.m. and closes on Thursday, 26th September 2024 at 5 p.m. Now I authorize Mr. Uday Prasad, Company Secretary, to conduct the voting procedures in presence of the scrutinizer, Mr. Sabnani Shah. The e-voting facility will remain open for the next 15 minutes to enable members to cast their votes. The results of the e-voting at AGM together with results of remote e-voting shall be available on the website of the company, website of NSDL and website of both the stock exchanges, that is BSE and NSE, within 2 working days of the conclusion of this meeting. I would like to thank all the shareholders of the company for taking the initiative to join this meeting to video conference and for the support they have provided to the company over the past years. I trust we can count on your continued support in the future as well. With this, I hereby declare the meeting as concluded.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. And thank you, all the shareholders, directors, auditors for joining this meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.